What is going on to you, Taurus? So you have the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Devil. You have the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, Two of Cups, King of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Lovers. So for you Geminis, you Taurus, I just finished doing Gemini. Stall me out. For you Taurus, right? The Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is Taurus and Capricorn. So, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the King of Pentacles is about how a lot of you Taurus, honestly speaking, you, you tried to give your all to somebody and you realized that unfortunately that wasn't a very good idea for you to do that because they didn't really take what it is that you gave them and really appreciate it. The King of Pentacles, the Devil, the Queen of Wands, very much so behind your back. They was probably talking about you behind your back and telling people, right, who get down with that type of nonsense, how it is that you Taurus are very stupid to give them this and give them all the things that you tried to give them, right? More than likely, overall, every gift that you gave to them, you probably tried to give them your love, which is most important. And they were sitting up over here trying to play the game like, you know, the King of Pentacles. They don't care about your love. They wanted some stuff from you. So the mere fact that you Taurus wasn't giving up everything that they wanted from you or whatnot, that's what it is that they was more upset about. They were more upset at the fact that you didn't just give them everything that they wanted, right? And just cleaned out everything that you have and give them everything that you have of your life. The Devil now, right? The Devil and the Queen of Wands, and this felt bad, obviously. You felt like you were in limbo with these people because, you know, why does this type of stuff have to happen to you in the first place, right? Where you try to speak to somebody, you try to get to know somebody, and it just always seems like people just want to use you and just want to, you know, put you in a position where you have to be the sacrificial bull, and this is just the way that it is. Those people are trying to get you to feel bad about, those people are trying to get you to feel bad about, you know, your life, trying to get you to feel bad about wanting something different. 4th of July coming up, but they're trying to get you to feel bad about this. So a lot of you Taurus really have to remember your own self-worth here. All of that games that other people can play, it shouldn't really matter at the end of the day, because you Taurus are supposed to remember that people can say and do whatever it is that they want. You have to make a decision on whether you're going to participate in that. A lot of times people get caught up with the games, and it's like, you do not have to participate in things that you do not want to. And that's one of the most powerful things in the universe. When people decide that they want to start playing games with you, you do not have to play back with them. You can decide to play your own game. And you automatically do decide to start playing your own game when you actually start thinking for yourself and doing the things that you want to do, and you actually start making decisions that benefit you in a long term. I was going to say short and long term, but in the long term. Okay? So now the King of Wands, right? The King of Wands is about how, you know, you're still very much so paying attention to any kind of opportunities with anyone that would be a potential good, well-rounded person for you to be in a relationship with. You're not keeping a closed mind. You're very much so keeping an open mind, right? 2 of Cups, ready to date, have probably gone out on a couple of dates, but the King of Swords keeps acting up. And the King of Swords is, you realize that you have to be judgmental. You have to be more considerate to yourself. You have to consider the red flags that people have shown you, if they have shown you red flags at all, and to not just jump into it immediately and start making grand gestures for the person. Because Taurus, you can be a zodiac sign that can be so happy that you finally found love. People take advantage of you because you could be spendthrift. Aries, well, no, not Aries. Aries is more than likely to give their own things away, not necessarily go out and spend. But Taurus, Leo, Libra, y'all can be spendthrift. And what I mean by that is go out and really spend some money on a high-priced item, which will give the person an idea of how much you really like the person. Because earth signs and water signs, right? Earth signs and water signs can show you how much they like you as opposed to tell you. But air signs and fire signs can tell you how much they like you as opposed to show you. Very emotional no matter which way you spin it, right? So it just depends on the modality and how mature the person actually is. So the Two of Cups and the King of Swords, to go over it again, is about how you, Taurus, understand that, yes, you can be out here having your fun, but you also have to remain to be patient and really observant. Don't just try to be out here getting to know people and jump into anything too quickly and start to buy them gifts and all this other type of crap just because, you know, you feel obligated to and you want to, because there's too many people who's doing that. And the gift giving, the excessive gift giving is what's messing it up for everybody, really, because you don't know the person. And this is why this is the reason why I talk about the 5 to 10 years thing, because most people are not aware to how long they've really been in the smoke, how long they've really been in that cloud of that daziness of, they're not aware of that, the fact that people have red flags, that they know that something's wrong. They know that they don't like things not going their way, but they don't understand that people are deliberately trying to run game on them, right? That they're trying to get something out of them. A lot of the times people don't know that you really have to pay attention and evaluate the person overall. Are there going to be some things about a person that you don't like? Of course, that happens with everybody. Me, you, I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there that I've dated or I could have dated that finds something about me, I'm sure of it, that they don't like. But then you have to grade the person over their overall value. Are they valuable? Are they an asset to the person's life? Or are they an overall liability? And that's the scenario. So the King of Swords and the Three of Swords now, right? Especially the Three of Wands, not Three of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Lovers, right? For you, Taurus, is really about how you realize that, or you should realize, do not let other people get you into feeling bad about having to actually look out for your own self. The Three of Wands is very much so a person who is interested in keeping their eyes out for an opportunity, keeping their eyes open, for an opportunity, paying attention to what's going on around them and looking for an opportunity, right? So, and what I mean by that is you, Taurus, continuing to get to know other people doesn't really matter, right? As far as who's saying no, because you're looking for the opportunity. You're looking for people's value and their decency. You're not really looking for numbers in that sense, right? This is a reason why I've said many times, you can date multiple people at one time, but the first person who you become physically attached to in that way, if you know what I mean, you really want to cut off the other people, because then that becomes cheating. You know what I mean? Then that becomes cheating, because it's like you giving up your body to everybody. It becomes a little bit too messy, and you want things to remain clean. But the getting to know multiple people right? I'm saying that you can do that because you don't know the person. You don't know the person yet. So the person doesn't have this big claim to your life because you just started to get to know them. So that, so it's not like they can, right? 3 of Wands. So it's not like they can just be like, oh, okay, well, I can't believe that you would do this to me. I've only known you for 3 days. You understand? You know what I mean? So I've only known you for 72 hours. So the thing about it is that the lovers now represents, but just remember that regardless of whatever your dating style is, right? Whether you can traverse or be with one person, be with many like myself, because I can do both. Don't really care in that regard if it's many or one person. Or if it's many people, or if it's one person at a time, right? Just remember that the goal in the first place is to make sure you have a foundation of that one person. Okay? That's the most important thing. And that the two of you need to have a level of camaraderie and companionship and understanding and similarity, as well as differences with yourselves. And you should be good. But look out for the opportunities, though. Understand the opportunities. So let's clarify some of these cards. This is so hot. So let's clarify the lovers. Five of Wands, Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups, and the the Eight of Swords. So the Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands is about you, Taurus, and you, Taurus, should be careful with the people that you are trying to get to know giving you a hard time so early. If if things are immediately messed up, you should probably stop talking to them, because it's way too soon for them to be this messy. So if you're just getting to know them and they're being this messy this early, that's a dub. You don't want to hang around them. The Eight of Cups and the Eight of Swords is about also too, when you cut them off, pay attention to if they're peaceful about it or not, right? Like if they're going out kicking and screaming, talking trash about you, about how it is that you're no good and all this other stuff, you really want to be paying attention to that, because those people are in essence no good. Those were people who are very much so caught up in their own ego, and now that you leaving the Eight of Swords, now they want to talk trash to you, as well as people who've been talking trash to you. That's another person that you should be watching out for, and who tried to make it seem like they don't know you in the first place, or a combination of the two. Could be leaving them, could be just now trying to get to know them. They're automatically talking about you like they don't need you. You leave, and then they still talking trash about you. All of that type of stuff is a dub. All of that is an L. It's a dub, because how you leave, you're supposed to leave respectfully. You should at least try to leave respectfully, to where you can say, hey, listen, me and you aren't compatible, or hey, I found somebody else. Okay, have a good one, as opposed to ghosting and then coming back. Well, I just want to let you know that such. It's like, no, you big goofy. You ghosted first, and then you tried to leave peacefully. So you created the friction. You created the heat. You created the static, and then after that, then you tried to, no hard feelings, you big goofy. So you should be aware of that type of stuff, right? If they try to do that type of goofy stuff to you in the first place, But that's pretty much it. comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. We're almost there. We're almost at 9,000 subs. Smash the subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.